What do you need to do in order to be eligible to take the ARE?
Jurisdiction specific, so but generally you need to apply for testing eligibility by submitting your education transcripts or that similar documentation to prove you completed the education requirements. And this is done through your NCARB record by coordinating the transmittal of your transcripts from your school to the NCARB office, and a fee is normally associated with this process. But this is all prompted by the NCARB website as you begin the process of registering for an ARE. So once you begin the process, the website will prompt you what to do, and it will say, here's where you submit your education transcripts, or you have already fulfilled that requirement, go ahead. And then another thing that's going to come up is where you're going to get that first registration. A lot of people don't realize this, but it is important to select that first state before you start testing. You're going to have to put a state down at that point. And so things to note, for instance, Wisconsin, a candidate can begin taking the ARE anytime, according to the website. But in New York, a candidate can begin taking the ARE after 9 units of education completed. So that was updated to account for the IPAL students. Information on all of this can be found on the ARE 5.0 guidelines, which I always recommend reading before beginning the examination component, because it has all of the nitty-gritty things that you want to have some awareness of. You know, it might not be something that you have to go back to often, but at least once, definitely read the ARE 5 guidelines.
Is it called a handbook or guidelines?
There are both. There's a handbook and there's
There are both,
guidelines.
yeah.
Do we want to read both?
You probably do.
Absolutely.
And these are both downloadable from NCARB's website, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you haven't done that, if you're listening in, if you haven't done that, pause this, go to ncarb.org, download ARE 5 handbook and their guidelines, right?
Yeah. The difference between them is that the ARE 5.0 handbook talks really about the content of the test, and the guidelines is really the protocol, the logistics, the what to do when you get to the test center, what happens if you fail, how do you become eligible, so that sort of stuff. And the handbook has, for instance, the references, what kind of content you find in the test, how were the tests created, things like that.